Have I done the impossible? No, I've done the possible with educating myself, changing the way I think, changing the way I behave. It has manifested into 75 pounds less fat. Amazing. So look at me. No, really. Look at me. Whatever you want to do. If it's weight loss, if it's travel, if it's education, the things that you want to do are possible. They're possible. This is year 1, week 34. Well, since I've done the possible and changed my thinking and my behavior to manifest into over 75 pounds less fat, I thought, why not do the impossible? Which is the Impossible Whopper from Burger King. So what we're going to do here is we are going to talk about the individual burgers. And yes, I do have a traditional Whopper here. But we'll also do a taste test. But we'll also talk about what it has in it. So because that's fairly interesting from Impossible Food. So let me go ahead and tell you what we've got here. So we've got a regular Whopper. And in the regular Whopper, I got them both the same way. So it's got the same bun, no condiments, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, and then the actual beef patty. And then over here on the Impossible Whopper, we then have the same thing. So the same bun, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, and then now the Impossible Burger by Impossible Food. So we will get to the taste test, but let's talk about the burgers themselves. So it looks like a regular burger by just looking at it. This one you can tell the Impossible over here, it's a little more processed. You can tell because it's more of a perfect circle than the regular beef burger over here. But from looking at it, they look like the same burger. So that's good. I mean, the only thing really difference is right now is the wrapping. So, but I didn't get any condiments on it. So no mayo, mustard, or ketchup. None of those really strong flavors. So when we do the taste test of the burgers themselves, we'll actually just get the burger flavor, not all of the condiment flavor. So that's what we're going to do. But then we're also going to talk about what is actually in both burgers, because as you know from my vlog, I am taking a pragmatic or practical approach from this, but I'm also getting into education and knowing what you are putting in your body, because my original 3 tactics of my strategy was consume less, more nutrition, and move more. And so you've seen a lot of the move more over these last 34 weeks of my vlog, but now I'm starting to educate myself more on nutrition. So we're going to talk about what actually both of these burgers are made of. So let's compare the nutritional information between the Classic Whopper and the Impossible Whopper. So I'm going to take information directly from Burger King's website, so bk.com. And so from their webpage, the Whopper here has 660 calories. The Impossible Whopper over here has 630 calories. So 30 calories less. So, and I would imagine that's because of the actual burger. The reason being is because they're identical, same bun, same onion, same lettuce, same tomato. So I would imagine that that's the same. So looking at calories, then if we look at fat, this burger here, the classic Whopper's got 40 grams of fat, while the Impossible Whopper has 34 grams of fat. You might say, well, isn't this from plants? Yeah, but they have genetically engineered to have fat. They're using oils like sunflower oil and coconut oil, which we'll see when we talk about the ingredients. So, all right, going back to nutritional information that kind of matters then, let's look at salt. 980 milligrams of salt or sodium, while the Impossible Burger has 1,080. So probably because of preservatives, the amount of ingredients, need to have more sodium in there for preservation. So that is that. Let's look at then protein. So the Whopper then has 28 grams of protein, while the Impossible Burger has 25 grams of protein. And clearly, beef, plant protein. Let's look at carbohydrates, which we'll just look at carbohydrates just because it should just be the bun. So there really isn't a comparison, but we'll just see. We've got 49 grams of carbohydrates over here, while the Impossible Burger here has got 58 grams of carbohydrates. So nutritionally, pretty even. Little things sway more toward the beef, more toward the fake beef or the Impossible beef or the plant-based beef. So let's look at now ingredients, and this again comes from Burger King's webpage. This is a 4-ounce, 100% beef patty. That is what the classic Whopper is. So for me, my pragmatic, practical, simple engineering mind, I know what that is. That's cow. That's beef. Right? We're over here with the Impossible Burger. I need to go to Impossible Foods. That's the actual company that makes the Impossible Burger. So this is the ingredients for the Impossible Burger. And again, if you've ever been onto the Food and Drug Administration's webpage, the order of ingredients are the order of prevalence actually in the food. So the first ingredient, it's the most, and then so on and so on. So number one ingredient of the Impossible Burger, water. Second, soy protein concentrate. Third, coconut oil. So an oil, that's what really gives it the fat, like I've said. Sunflower oil is the next. So again, to get that fat taste in there. And then natural flavors. And if you've been onto the FDA's webpage, when it says natural flavors, that's where there's a program in the FDA that's called GRAS. I am amazing. Do not. It is called GRAS, GRAS, which basically means something that is under natural flavors or other ingredients labels. Basically, it falls under GRAS, GRAS, which means generally recognized as safe. So I don't know what those natural flavors are, but they're natural flavors. So those are the top ingredients, but then there is 2% or less of the following ingredients: potato protein, methyl cellulose, yeast extract, cultured dextrose, food starch modified, soy legumoglobulin, and I believe that is also called hem, which really gives this burger its juicy blood-like look and texture when you squeeze it. Salt, soy protein isolate, mixed tocopherols. I got a lot of Googling to do. Which is, I guess, vitamin E. Zinc, gluconate, thiamine hydrochloride. That doesn't sound all that great. Sodium ascorbate, which is vitamin C, I guess. Niacin, I think that's another vitamin. Pyridoxide hydrochloride, which is vitamin B6. Riboflavin, which is vitamin B2, and vitamin B12. So really what they've done is they've genetically engineered a plant-based burger substitute and then kind of injected it with stuff to make it have a texture and a juiciness of like a burger, and also inject it with then vitamins. And that's one of the things that Impossible Food says is, hey man, our burger has vitamins where a beef burger doesn't have necessarily the same vitamins. Well, that's because you've injected it. I mean, if I just take this burger and I eat a multivitamin first, then what am I supposed to say? Look, the beef burger has vitamins. I don't know. I don't really want to get into much of that kind of stuff, the politics between, right, meat-based and plant-based. But there is some politics, and maybe I'll talk about some of that here in the next segment. So nutritionally, about the same. Ingredients wise, I know what this is. Some of this stuff, I really don't know what it is.
Why do they call you meat?
So as you can see, I've deconstructed both burgers and just down to the patties. This is the classic beef patty. This is the Impossible patty here, and as you can see, they look very similar. This one, the beef patty, definitely smells more of iron because of the blood that's in it, where they've tried to engineer a blood substitute. A little bit of an aroma, but not anywhere as appealing to me of a burger than the classic burger. But so let's go ahead here and let's taste both burgers here, or patties. Tastes like a patty. So here we go. Tasting now just the straight Impossible Burger patty. Texture is similar. You can definitely tell that there's a difference in the texture and also the flavor because the aroma was different. So you can definitely tell a difference. So yeah, me, I would go with the beef, but this is really along the lines of what it kind of tastes like. It's close. So it's pretty amazing that they've been able to genetically engineer and then design and build a plant-based thing that tastes 60% to what a beef patty tastes like. But you know, again, with looking at the ingredients here of, looks like Pac-Man, of, you know, being able to design and, you know, take ingredients of some of what I really don't know what they are, but it, you know, it kind of reminds me.
What do you put in here that makes it taste so good?
That good vanilla from Mexico. And something else real special.
Yeah, so you can even make you can make pie taste really good even if it's made out of
amazing.
So, well, I've reconstructed the burger, so let's go ahead and do a taste test right out of the wrapper. And again, I don't have any of the strong flavors of condiments like mayo, mustard, or ketchup. So this is the bun, the veggies, and then the patty. So here we go. The Whopper Classic Beef, 100% beef. Yes, I'm eating something that's got a face. It's interesting because when you really start to think about burgers, the meat is not actually the strong flavor. I mean, now that I eat this, I don't really even taste much of the iron, the flame broiled from Burger King and all that because of the bun and the sugars and the carbohydrates in the bun. And then with the onion and tomato and lettuce, you really don't taste much of the burger at all, even here in the classic Whopper. So I'm kind of expecting the same thing here with the Impossible. So yeah, about the same. So with everything else on it, basically tastes the same. Well, I've done the impossible while also doing the possible and changing the way that I think and behave around food and health, which is manifested into 75 pounds less fat. Amazing. And I wanted to give you an update on my YouTube channel. The plan is to continue to upload a weekly vlog, which you can expect typically on the weekends. You've also been seeing that I've been uploading 1 or 2 videos a day from Kerbal Space Program Xbox One Enhanced Edition, a career mode video, and I will also continue to upload those, but probably now more like once a week. So you can expect to get 2 videos a week, either my weekly vlog or my Kerbal Space Program career mode on the Xbox One. You'll also see some sprinkling of the newly announced Microsoft Flight Simulator, which will also come to the Xbox One, and I've joined their insider program, so you might see a few videos here during the development of the simulator with screenshots and some video, but I'm going to be focusing on the Xbox One console edition, not the PC version. And in a couple months, you can also expect a new playlist centered around travel and hiking. So new stuff to come to the YouTube channel, and I'm excited about it. So, but you know the plan. Thumbs up because you're amazing. Subscribe and chime that bell to get notified. I am Uncle Mike. Amazing.